Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima, and I'm here checking out the very recently released Assault and Sanctuary. If you're watching this video on what would probably be Thursday morning for me at this point, you can probably see that I haven't had anything else more, what's the word I'm looking for, subsistent to put up? Just something more interesting, because I've had to resort to doing a video of the game that basically everybody wants to play right now. But yeah, this is Assault and Sanctuary, the PlayStation 4 version being played over remote play. And to all its credit, for the most part, it does work pretty well. For the most part, I said. I'm about to show off the control scheme, but I'm just letting you see that the game runs at 60 FPS, and the Vita's remote play functionality is actually pretty good for that. However, a problem does arise when we look at the game's control scheme. Whoops. A problem does arise when we look at the game's control scheme. First of all, we're working with this. And you may have noticed I just did a couple of actions there. That's important. We can actually pause the game and go to the controls and have a look at them first. I just want to make sure I'm going out the right direction. Yeah, I'm close enough. So, if we pause here, so our main controls are as follows. You've got a lot of important stuff on the face buttons, and two very not important things on the L1 and R1 buttons. Use items, switch your loadout. These aren't very important and very easily could have been moved to the touchscreen instead of L2 and R2, which are block, and also parry, and dodge, or roll as they call it. So, for some reason they decided to go with that sort of system instead of making it so that the L and R buttons do blocking and dodging. And I don't understand why they did this for the remote play, because those seem like two of the most important functions in the game. I mean, like, dodge rolling is actually pretty easily accessible. If you get over the idea that the Vita only has 4 buttons instead of Magic it has like 5, and the 5th one's up there, then you'll probably be fine. But I'm not entirely sure why they insisted on doing it this way, because there is a Vita version of this game coming, and I know there is. It's weird, because I recently downloaded the PlayStation Plus games Broforce and Galax Z, and both of them had cancelled Vita versions, which was a little disappointing, purely because those two games, despite the fact they had cancelled Vita versions, had basically no effort put into their remote play control schemes. It's really disappointing, honestly. It's like, what's the bloody point of cancelling your release on Vita and then not actually trying to tweak the PlayStation 4 remote play control scheme so that it's more comfortable? I really don't understand that, especially when you could have done it very easily. Like I imagine it's just, well, not so much a flick of a switch as it is a, what's the word? It wouldn't take much effort, is what I'm trying to say. So it's just a little disappointing, honestly. Especially since block is actually fairly important. Yeah, I don't know why they insisted on doing it this way. I don't know why I jumped there. This guy's a dick. The game itself does control fine, though. Unfortunately, there's no way to rebind the controls if you're more... if you're more comfortable with another set of options. Like, I would like the ability... Like, it would be nice to be able to put my block and my dodge, like, on the right stick or something, right? Just something like that. Because all the right stick does at the moment is... All the right stick does at the moment is just look around, which is a little disappointing, honestly. The game itself is pretty fast and furious. Whoop. Ow. Come here. Oh, I just got destroyed. But yeah, that was a quick look at remote play on Soul and Sanctuary. I'm really surprised they didn't make the control scheme better, because, hell, if you like blocking a lot, this control scheme is going to be unplayable. It's going to remind you of the claw from Monster Hunter on PSP. It's just kind of frustrating that just one little switch would have made this great to play while waiting for the native Vita version. And who knows if that's even going to come out with the rate games are being cancelled for Vita these days, but we'll find out either way. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.